Hi everyone, this is another revision clip from the business department at Blairgowrie High School. This video is for learners for National 5 and Higher Business Management, including Intermediate 2. The topic we're going to focus on this time is one of the trickier marketing topics. We're going to look at the role of market research in an organisation, or more specifically, different methods of market research. We are going to cover a number of different methods in this clip. We'll begin by first of all looking at the difference between desk and field research. We will then go on to have a look at online surveys, face-to-face surveys, postal surveys, telephone surveys, focus groups, hall test or taste test, internet research, the use of textbooks, and the use of newspapers and magazines. And we should add that for the purpose of this video, a survey and a questionnaire are the exact same thing. So, let's begin by having a think about the difference between desk and field research. And there's two really key and important words here, and those are primary information and secondary information. And that's what we're going to be concerned with when we look into these two in detail. So if we first of all begin by considering the idea of desk research, which are desk in your head, you're inside an office, you're inside the organisation, and the company is not venturing outside. So what is desk research? It's the collection of old information that already exists and was collected by someone else. We call this secondary information. Some good examples in businesses: looking up some facts online, internet research. They could be using business textbooks. An advantage of desk research: it's fast and cheap to collect. Disadvantage: the information can often be out of date and it can be biased. It can have one person's opinion. Field research, on the other hand, is when the business goes out and collects new information for themselves for a specific purpose. We refer to this as collecting primary information. Some examples: doing a postal survey, or perhaps doing a taste test for a new product. Advantage of field research: you collect very up-to-date information, and that gives you a competitive edge over your rivals. However, the negatives: field research tends to be expensive to collect and takes a long time to gather and analyse. Internet surveys: a series of questions asked online, perhaps from customers or of staff members on a specific topic. Positive: you collect a lot of information very quickly. Negative: a lot of customers or staff members will not fill in an online survey, they will ignore it. If we ever think about a face-to-face interview, a face-to-face survey, it's a series of questions which the researcher will ask a potential customer or a staff member. Positive associated with it: you can get someone's specific opinion and ask follow-up questions. Negative: some customers might not tell the truth, they'll feel uncomfortable. If we consider a postal survey, this is when we send a series of questions through the post to a customer to fill in for us on a specific topic. The advantage is you can again reach a large geographical area or send them to specific addresses of customers you want information from. The negative: again, a lot of customers will ignore a postal survey. If we look at our last type of survey, we're looking here at a telephone survey, a series of questions the researcher will ask over the telephone to a customer on a specific topic. The advantage: you can ask follow-up questions and get more information. The disadvantage: a lot of customers might be embarrassed over the telephone and might not give you their full, honest opinion. If we're going to consider the idea of a focus group, what is a focus group? The business will get together a number of employees or a number of customers and ask them all some very specific questions in front of one another to get their opinion, perhaps on a new product. Advantage: you can get a range of opinions and you can have a full conversation and again ask follow-up questions. Disadvantage: again, people can feel uncomfortable and not tell the truth. Some businesses offer what we call a hall test or a taste test, Perhaps a new product is trialled out, the customers trial the product, they play around with it, if it's good, they taste it, give their opinion. The advantage is you can get an instant reaction from customers and instant views from them on the new product and how successful it would be. The disadvantage is that customers again can feel uncomfortable giving you their honest opinion, and it can be very expensive to conduct. If we move on to looking at desk research methods, we could start by having a think about the idea of internet research. That's looking up some facts online. Advantage, it's very, very fast. Disadvantage, a lot of what's online can be very biased and having someone's opinion, or can be untrue. If we think about using textbooks or books to find out information or research for the business, again, a real positive is the speed at which you can find the information, and we can usually find lots of detail on a specific topic. However, the disadvantage, books tend to be out of date. As soon as they're published, the information is already old, so the business might not have the most up-to-date information. If we finish our final method of desk research, the idea of using newspapers or magazines. This is when the business will search through these newspapers to find new facts or to get people's opinions. This is a very cheap method. Newspapers are very inexpensive compared to the cost of holding surveys, so that's a big advantage. The disadvantage, newspapers have their own opinion and can be seen as biased.